Alright, so I thought it was time to do another video. I know I haven't done one for a bit. Things are a little hectic right now. We're still getting unpacked. Still trying to get my lighting set up to where I can do the green screen properly. We'll see how this one goes. Did set up one of the lights, and so we'll see how that works. So today I wanted to talk about a game that's pretty awesome. So back a long time ago in the arcades, they released what's called The House of the Dead. It was a light gun shooter where you basically just go on little missions and hunt zombies. It's on rails, so it goes the path that it wants you to go, but you shoot zombies along the way. And they released a version for the Sega Dreamcast that I absolutely loved, which was called Typing of the Dead. So we're not talking about Typing of the Dead, but I wanted to mention it because it's fantastic. So it took the House of the Dead light gun game, and instead of shooting the zombies with a light gun, they had words on their chests. You might have seen similar games to this. A lot of them come out to help you with your typing. But the Typing of the Dead for the Dreamcast had a keyboard with it. You could buy it separately. And the words would appear on the zombies' chests, and you had to type the words before they got to you. So it helped you with your typing speed. But along with that, it had an amazing typing tutorial that taught you home row, taught you how to type, which was fantastic. It was the best tutorial I have ever seen. And I don't understand why they don't release that version again. So, but now fast forward. We're going to go with this new version. This is for the Xbox. And so there will be a little bit of difference between this and what you can get for the Switch or the PC. So with the Switch, you can actually use the controller like a light gun. It has little sensors in it. And it's a positional sensor, and so you have to reset it constantly because it'll start to get off, so you're pointing this way and it'll be over there. Then you just click a button and it resets to where you're pointing as your center point. But the Xbox version obviously doesn't have that. Did a really good job with the controller. I was surprised at how well it plays. You would think you need a light gun or a mouse, so if you get it on PC, you can use your mouse, which is infinitely better than the controller, but they did a real good job with the controller. The game is not for the squeamish. It's really not. Back in the Wii days, they released a version of House of the Dead 2 and 3 that used the Wii mode as the light gun. And to me, that was the best version that I've seen of the game. Now, other than the Dreamcast had one that had an actual gun, light gun, and that worked really well. But this version is good. The graphics are smooth. The gameplay is just as cheesy as it always was. If you've ever played House of the Dead, you understand what I mean by that. The voice acting is laughable. But that's kind of part of the charm of the game. In fact, if it wasn't in there and tried to take itself too seriously, it would diminish the game. It would be bad. So the game itself, and it tries to take itself seriously, but the voice acting is so bad that you have to play it to understand. But this version is good. I was surprised at how well it controls with a controller. You're just moving a thumbstick to move the cursor around, and I'm really surprised at how well that actually works. And so, if you don't like bloody games, don't get this. You are shooting zombies. That is the whole point of the game, so if you don't like that kind of game, don't even give this a thought. But it is a fun game. It is a good game. I've always liked the House of the Dead series. When I had the Dreamcast, I had the light guns. When I had the Wii, I did buy this for the Wii, and it was really good. And when this came out as a remake, a remaster, and all that stuff, it was kind of like, without a light gun, And so I actually got this for the Switch. You can find this on sale for under $10, and if you can, just get it. It's good. If you have the Switch, that's a good one because you can use the Switch controllers as the light gun, but it does a tracking system where you have to center it. That it gets to be a pain because you're constantly resetting that. But it works better than the controller, but the controller actually works good. And so the Xbox version is good. I do like it. It is a fun game, and it's mindless zombie killing. And so if you want a game like that, this isn't a bad one to pick up. Like I said, you can find it on sale. For under $10, you got a good deal. So now if I were to give this game a score, probably be around a 7. Just because they did a good job. I'll give them credit for what they did with the controls. Even without a light gun, it actually works pretty well with your thumbstick. It's kind of surprising how well it works, even though it's not perfect. So don't get your hopes up. But it's a fun game. So this is the latest of my random games. I hit random, it came up with that, which I was fine with. I like the game. And if you can get a hold of the old PC game of the House of the Dead, which is called Typing of the Dead, get it. But there is one, the newer one, which has a green outline on it. Don't bother. For some reason, Sega decided to go with, it'd be popular if we added nothing but profanity into the game. And so you can't play that in front of people. It's just, so if you see Typing of the Dead 2 for cheap, don't even bother. But if you can find Typing of the Dead, the original one, not only is it fantastic, but it also comes with a tutorial that can't be beat. It's really good. So I would recommend this game. So again, I know I'm going back and forth. We're talking about House of the Dead Remake, and then we're talking about how Typing of the Dead, and then, but I would recommend this game if you like House of the Dead. They did a good job on it. But like I said, again, if you can find Typing of the Dead, the original, that is worth it. And it will help you with your typing speed. It's pretty cool. So alright, that's my video for this time. I'm going to do another one pretty soon, hopefully. We'll see how the green screen works this time. So now that I have my light, I'm able to light up the room a little bit better. We'll see how it goes. So until next time, see ya.
I must compliment you. I didn't think you could make it this far. However, this is it. Let's see how good you really are.